Hello everyone, this is Tyman On Tap. Tonight is the 21st of October. That means only 10 more days left of the month. You're probably watching this show sometime after Thursday or Friday this week, getting ready for the weekend. Tonight we have awesome guest, Run Jenny, a local band that we're going to interview. Next week we have Trail of Terror, 10 guests. Alan is really excited, maybe afraid, nervous about having 10 guests in the studio. So we will see how this goes. Facebook, Tyman On Tap. Yeah, you know my Facebook page. Google Plus, I guess we exist on there, I don't know. Twitter, @Tyman On Tap Show. YouTube /Tyman On Tap. Find us on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcasting service that I did not list. Also on Flickr, flickr.com/Tyman On Tap. Instagram, Tyman_on_tap. Apparently, Tyman On Tap was already taken on Instagram. All right. So, let me introduce to you, Run Jenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello. So, do you want to guys go down in order and introduce yourselves?
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Rose. I'm the bass player.
I'm Denise Troy. Play keyboard, sing, and put up with these four.
Kathleen Steele. Pleasure playing in the band, and I play drums.
Excellent.
I'm Kathy, I play lead guitar.
And I'm Peepa. I play a little rhythm guitar, a little sax. I sing a little lead, a little background, and one of the two singer-songwriters.
That's cool. So, all right. So, one question I'd like to ask guests: what band do you think is the most similar to your style of music? Or are there multiple bands? Are you like a hodgepodge? Are you something like very avant-garde that nothing else sounds like you?
Well, I think it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I'd say more like hodgepodge because, you know, a lot of people compare us to you know, like classic rock artists like Heart. A lot of people compare us to Pink, Maroon 5. What else?
Then we get sometimes contemporary stylistic, like Gavin DeGraw, but Sugarland. We have very different. We have two different songwriters. So depending on the day, we can go all across opera genre to country to rock to blues to pop. So on this new CD, you have pretty much a wide range of music. So it's hard when you ask who we sound like. It depends on the song, I guess.
Okay.
Depends on the day.
Yeah. But I'd have to say we're kind of a poppy, I call it pop, rock, country infused style.
Okay.
Probably the best way to kind of describe our music.
So along those lines, like, what are your like individual influences then that you all bring to the band to make it sound like this?
Well, my influences are pretty much music theater and folk rock.
Okay. Those are kind of like different genres.
They are.
She brings that showpiece kind of, how do you want to put it?
Music theater and folk
kind of to us. I am like, my influences, believe it or not, are from the 80s through and through. We're talking Motley Crue, Bon Jovi, we're talking like 80s metal bands. But at the same time, I loved listening to Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin and, you know, real incredible melodic singers. So my stuff, I try to be rock, but I sing pop and I write pop, so it's kind of like my thing.
Don't make it sound like it's such a negative thing.
Well, no, but I want to be rock, and I'm falling short. You know, where Tina has that great scream, mine always comes out pretty. Or I get compared to people like, you know, Shania Twain, and I'm country, even though I don't feel like I have a twang. What about you, Ro?
I'm all over the map. I mean, Fleetwood Mac, Massive Attack, Jamiroquai, 80s, new wave, everything. It's just, you name it, I love it. I've been playing music since I was in the womb, so.
Yeah, and I think Ro brings an ethereal feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just to add to another genre of music to our big hot mess up here. So she has kind of a really ethereal, kind of cool vibe going on.
Mac Daddy.
If I could talk.
Go for it.
Smooth Mac Daddy. And Cass?
I love, like, I listen to a lot of stuff, but I love classic rock. I love, like, women who rock. I love Heart. I love Hailstorm. They're awesome. I also love country. I like listening to a lot of country because I love the guitar playing. And I love Keith Urban and Brad Paisley are fantastic, so. But I listen to a lot of different stuff.
And now you're going to hear the drummer perspective.
I primarily was self-taught, and I listened to a lot of different things, and I really liked hardcore, industrial, alternative, funk, and you know what?
Around us now.
Everything here but opera and blues, I think we've covered.
Yeah, so, I think everybody individually, it's a team, these guys come in with the song, the structure that they want, and you put your own little
Stank
swab on it.
We all have our little bits and pieces that we put in to make the songs complete.
Right.
So, how did you guys come together as a band? Because you all sound like you have very different music styles. It's not like you guys were at a concert together, like hanging out.
Definitely not.
We wouldn't hang in the same social circles. Probably not either.
Nah, I met these two initially through some previous band members and old bandmates of mine, and they were looking for a new lineup, and they said, hey, do you know a bass player? To my friend. And my friend says, well, yeah, we happen to.
Dragged her along 8 years ago, and we couldn't get rid of her. She's been here. Well, Tina and I have known each other since college, so it's like, I don't want to out our age, but let's just say it's been a long time.
Last year.
We started a couple of groups. Actually, when we graduated from college, we didn't want to have the full-time daily grind.
Yep.
So we started our own entertainment business. And we sang in nursing homes and convalescent homes.
You were
and
hot.
Yeah, I got to tell you. And
I do like theater.
The walkers were running.
I'm telling you, we did this great thing where we'd pass out American flags to all the residents, and we would do this little medley of all Americana songs. And I got to tell you, it was, come on, that was pretty incredible.
It was.
Folks were trying to get up out of their
Very good.
wheelchairs and stuff
Didn't
because
pay
they
the
wanted to
bills.
show that, we made $50 a gig, and that wasn't cutting it.
Yeah.
So we ended up saying, you know what, let's get full-time day jobs and do the band thing at night. And so we started a band called Alter Ego, and then we went to All Originals with Jezebel Moon, and then we started Sister Funk. And Sister Funk had been around, and we're still playing with Sister Funk, pretty much a cover band for the past, 20 years?
Yeah.
However long it's
And
been.
then out of Sister Funk, the cover band, we developed Run Jenny, which is all original music.
And I actually played with Tina and Denise in Jezebel Moon.
Yeah.
I filled in for there, and then everybody evolved, grew, they did different things. These guys did Sister Funk, so on and so forth. And I actually played with Kathy in another group. And Kathy called me from the car and she said, can you fill in on a gig? And I said, yeah. And like 6 years later, they really didn't give me like a definite end date.
Yeah, she still doesn't even know if she's in the band yet.
No,
Yeah.
it was great. Yeah, that night before, Kath called and she says, yeah, I got a drummer. We're all set. I said, oh, does she know we're playing in Philly? Does she know it's 3 sets? Does she know any of these songs? No, well, don't worry. We'll listen to them on the way down. And yeah, so once you pretty much sign up, she was another fill-in.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Kathy is that was a show in California. And they flew us out there.
Wow.
We had our own tour bus, like limo bus, pick us up. Got to the event. We had our own trailer with a star on it. And she goes, oh, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then we flew back to Connecticut. We played a little dive. And she's like, whoa, what happened?
What I signed up for.
And then on the way to Philadelphia, Kathy's saying, yeah, we go here, and it was a bus, and it was this, a 5-star hotel. Here I am, I'm lugging drums 3 flights up to play 3 sets for songs I don't know. But that's okay, it's cool, it's pressure, it's a challenge, and you know what, this is what I wanted, and my part of my life, it was a good challenge. We're doing it, and then she's saying all these nice 5-star hotels, and we pull up to the Caparocha Hotels. I never leave my drums in the car.
I'm not even kidding. There was police caution tape on the room.
Yeah.
Billboard
Yeah.
next door,
Yeah.
And
Blood
then
Actually,
splatters.
our band manager actually slept
in the
in
car.
It was that bad.
She's like, I'm not
Yeah.
going in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then
Stories.
Roro shuts off the light and she goes, La Cucaracha.
Good night.
So needless to say, through all our experiences, we have like, you know, a lot of material.
To write
kind of
about.
to bring it to the whole Run Jenny and how we transformed from being, because this 5 is Sister Funk. And people last year were a little, you know, there were some people that were excited to see us rebrand ourselves as Run Jenny. Some were upset. Our bass player, because she has a tattoo of Sister Funk, and she thought that was going to be the
You have
band
another wrist.
forever.
Yeah.
But we decided that we wanted to get back to our all-original roots. And Sister Funk, over the past 15 years, we've more and more been morphed towards covers, because that's where the money had been.
Yeah.
And so we almost felt like sellouts to our own, you know, our own
Ourselves.
creative selves. So we thought, you know what, let's just keep Sister Funk, let it be what it is. It's a great cover band. We used to throw in originals, and we traveled a lot doing our original shows. But when we decided it was time to go back to doing originals, all the stuff on here is all original. We never play a cover song at a Run Jenny. We played at Cafe 9 in New Haven, and we did 3 sets of all original music. And that stuff is kind of unheard of, unless you're already like a nationally touring act. And even at that time, you're only playing 2 hours probably max.
Yeah.
You know, you never do those bar 3-setters anymore.
That's a lot of time at Cafe 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the nice thing is
And it's-
when it's original music, no one's heard it, so we can just jam on like 3-chord progression, and no one knows that we're just making it up on the fly.
Well,
you know, we've worked hours on it. It's great.
solo. What?
Well, you know what? It is interesting because when you've played so long with each other, you kind of say, "Oh no, we're going to improv here, aren't we?" Like you can kind of feel where you're going.
Oh,
with it.
only when you pull your hair up and say the button song.
Yes, I do that a lot. Because you got to keep it fresh. You know, if you're not having fun, folks are not going to buy into it. You know, they're not going to want to hang around and listen. So.
And I can tell you from personal experience. I mean, just last weekend, I had a bad week, you know, for my day job. And as soon as we got up on stage and we started to play, I mean, that's when you feel it. You know, when I'm with these girls and when I'm up there and I'm playing, we just have so much fun, and they like light me up. And of course, afterwards, when we were done, I was back down.
Yeah. Don't talk to me.
All right, we're going to take a short little break, and I'm going to get back to talking some more with Run Jenny. All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here again with Run Jenny. So you mentioned before break that you had a rough week at your day job. So you guys all have day jobs, or so you guys don't support yourself on your music, or?
We have thought about that venture, but we haven't. We're taking steps. I
All
think.
right, here's the deal. Let me just be honest.
We
a
like
little
to
bit,
eat.
Yeah. we're a little bit mature in our age bracket, let's just say, and we're spoiled. We're spoiled in that we
Have homes.
like to have warm beds and a hot meal, and you know,
Mercedes.
we have toys now. Where I think at a time. Well, at a time when you're younger and you don't have, you know, you're sacrificing because, you know, that whole starving musician piece, I think that if it were a different time, you know, we grew up in an age where we didn't have internet, where you actually had to hang posters at, you know, the corner stores and then to get folks to come to your gigs.
I think if I had known these girls maybe like 10, 15 years ago, I would have been, hey, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah.
Forget it. Screw.
Weren't you in
job.
diapers?
Close.
So to that question, yes, we have day jobs, but with this new CD, this is a project I think that all 5 of us honestly believe in and think that we could take that leap of faith and set up a tour and go on the road. You know, we're not looking to be these huge. I mean, I'd love to, but we're not. You know, we have realistic goals. I'd like to be, you know, a supporting act with a national act and go on tour and have enough to just kind of survive at this point. What?
I have realistic goals. I want to be a rock star.
Well, yeah.
I mean, my friend.
Eventually, you know, I wouldn't mind being a Katy Perry. Yeah, that would be nice. But
I mean, yeah, we all have those dreams and aspirations, but yeah, there's a certain point of, you know, reality that just is what it is. But I mean,
it's not going to stop us, though.
No,
We're
'cause we're just
pitching the
having too
stuff.
much
I mean,
fun
we're so
and-
new. Run Jenny is so new. Our first show was in March. Our CD release was in June.
Everything is happening really,
our
really
video
fast.
release was in September, so we're really, I mean, we're novice in the sense of Run Jenny, but we have tons and tons of experience with being with each other.
So you were a cover band, or you did a lot of covers
Yes.
before. So do you feel that even though your band is still like it's still the same band members, but it's a different band, do you feel that you were able to carry the momentum from your previous band into this band, or did you start from scratch in March? Like, was this like a completely like, let's put this aside and let's start it from ground zero, or how did that work?
I believe that we absolutely carried the momentum, the fans, and the finances from the cover project. It, in the CD Run Jenny, we actually thank Sister Funk for financing the project because that's who paid for it. The cover band paid for the original project. So yeah, and fans came over. So I remember 10, 15 years back just starting out on ground zero and, begging my parents to come to the show because I couldn't get anyone else there. It was totally not like that. We could put out an email to thousands of people and get people through the door.
That's cool. So obviously you're talking about venues you played, and so people knew you as a previous band. Was it hard when you're like, hey, we have this new band that sounds similar, we just do our own stuff?
I think initially, yeah, because there's a lot of like true hardcore Sister Funk fans now, but
That have
because
tattoos.
we weren't. I mean, I think we're sort of misrepresenting ourselves when we say we were a cover band, because Sister Funk was. What was it? 3 albums of all original music plus covers.
You're right.
So there's a lot of like true hardcore Sister Funk fans that initially were like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And then as they can see, it's like, look, we're not going anywhere. We're just making it official, putting a original stamp so that people don't,
I think it was a way really for us to refocus.
I was going to say focus.
It was for us.
Yeah.
I think that our fans wouldn't care what we'll call ourselves. I think they'll come
Well,
to the
I think
shows.
it's less confusing too, because sometimes people would go to a Sister Funk show that we would be going to play all originals, and they would be like, oh, I
Play
just
this,
got
play
one. Yeah,
that.
they would start calling out covers, and we would be like, well, it's a 45-minute set. We were, doing this gig as an original gig, and then fans would get disappointed because maybe they were expecting to hear covers. So this way too, when you come to Run Jenny, you're just getting all originals. There's no covers.
So does that mean your 3 previous albums you play as Run Jenny, or are those kind of in some other land, like not being played?
We sometimes play them. It depends. We'll play those out on live shows as Run Jenny because they're written by the same 2 writers. So I'm not so sure I would re-record them unless someone else wants to pay for it to record. Then I'll be more than happy to. Anyone listening?
Any record label executives, contact me.
But I think I'm more interested because, we've grown, we've all grown, and I think I'm more interested in seeing what we can create now rather than rehashing the past.
There were some club owners and promoters who hesitated when I contacted them. I do a lot of the booking for the band, for both bands, and I would say, oh, we started a new group, it's Run Jenny. Oh, well, I think, we need to have Sister Funk here. And I said, yeah, but we're playing all of our originals. Yeah, I know, but we're used to your name, and you're the draw, and so we're going to stay with it. So it's taking even promoters some time to kind of do that crossover with us.
What do you mean promoters? I think as a bandmate, it took me a while because I'd have to call Denise or Tina and
Who
go,
are
is it a Sister Funk gig or is it a Run Jenny? Because I have 2 different kinds of attire now.
Yeah, you can wear whatever you want in Sister Funk. At one time we used to wear the flare like bell bottoms, and we used to go all out.
I used to wear my New York City jail shirt.
But now with Run Jenny, we're trying to keep a little bit more like edgy and authentic to like the music that we're putting out.
Okay, we're going to take a couple-minute break and play their song, and we'll talk about it when we get back.
Long ago, far away, these
It could have been so simple, so damn simple, but this time I'm not taking you back. No, no. Ooh, I never wanna see you again. Ooh, so just stay out and drink with your friends. Ooh, you never want me hanging around. Ooh, so now I finally kicked you out. Goodbye, 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 baby, bye-bye. You don't text or call me anymore. Jump in my bed, then out the door. I wish you would finally go away. I thought I heard you calling my driveway, but you better not be coming my way. Back it up, hit the road, you're such a fool. It could have been so easy for you to please me, but it's much, much too late for that. It could have been so simple, so damn simple, but this time I'm not taking you back. No, no. Ooh, I never wanna see you again. Ooh, so just stay out and drink with your friends. Ooh, you never want me hanging around. Ooh, but now I finally kicked you out. Goodbye, 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 baby, bye-bye. Goodbye, 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 baby, bye-bye. My heart was broken way too many times to count. You lift me up, tear me down. I finally realized, and I'm telling you now, don't come
All right, everybody, we're back, and you just saw their music video that you guys recorded in September, you said?
We recorded it in
July.
July.
And just released it in September.
So let's talk about it. So what did we just see?
Miss USA.
Yeah,
For
we want
2013.
to thank Miss Erin Brady. She was the former Miss USA for 2013. We recorded the video for our single "Goodbye" at the Reserve in Meriden.
Nice guy by the name of David Gear owns the place. and,
He's also an actor.
He's also in the video too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You want to tell a little bit about
Well,
video and your experiences?
It was a lot of fun to do. Basically, the song "Goodbye" was written by Denise, so I'm not sure why I'm talking about it, but she wrote the song, and the song is about finally realizing something's over and being able to say goodbye. And so when we did the first storyboard for it, it was, a nice, clean story of a man and a woman who break up, which was really boring. And so we decided we needed to add a little intrigue and maybe a little mystique at the end, leaving it up for people's interpretation.
So is it just coincidence that you guys kind of separated from your old band and made your own new solo or your own original project, and your first music video is about starting over?
It may.
Well, I mean, the name of the album is Therapy Session, so that's got to tell you something.
Yeah.
You know,
But I
and-
do see your point. I think
Yeah.
it's a point well taken, and perhaps it was more going on to that than we
Subliminal.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. So, so this is all you said financed by your previous project. So did you guys before you? How long ago did you realize that you were making a new project, and how long ago did you realize that you had to start saving your money as like artists, like as you're performing to finance your next album? Like, was it about the same time, or were these two separate things?
No, we've always banked, because we have the day jobs, we've always saved the money Sister Funk made for the most part, and we tried to reimburse any kind of expenses, travel expenses. So we play Key West every year, so we make sure everything's reimbursed for that. But we struggled for years about parting and making another band. That has been a long internal battle. And we finally decided, let's just do it and see what happens.
And when we started recording, we
We
went
were
in as
Sister
Sister
Funk.
Funk. So
And we also started in like
Two different studios.
Yeah.
And scratched it because
Yeah.
the vibe wasn't there. And
Yeah.
I don't think we were ready
We
to
weren't
put
ready.
it
Right,
down.
that is the
Something-
truth. It wasn't
Yeah.
the studios,
No,
it was
us.
us. We
Something
were
was
very
wrong with
fractured.
where we were either emotionally we weren't connected. Thus, the therapy session. We actually went to therapy as a group
Yes,
and spent a lot of money. And we worked through our interpersonal issues, and all the songs on there are like the
culmination of all of that.
yeah.
Although we still have some issues, but you know.
There's a lot more albums to come after this one.
Is this like the Let It Be sessions? Like, is that what it is?
Yeah. If you listen to it, you go, I can hear where this came from.
It was actually a double CD
Yeah.
release,
We're
but
saving the other half.
we couldn't air the other part because
That's funny.
The outtakes.
yeah.
Oh boy, were there some outtakes?
So are you guys on social media, or can people find you somewhere?
We're on Facebook.
Go ahead, Kat.
Run Jenny.
Run Run Jenny. Facebook, Run Run Jenny. And Twitter is Run Jenny Com.
So are you guys going to be around in the area playing anytime soon, or can you find that?
Where are we this weekend?
We're playing this weekend in Bristol.
We're going to be
we're
in Two Boots
Oh,
in
yeah.
Bridgeport coming
Yeah.
up soon.
That'll be a lot of fun.
What else do we have?
We're going to be in Providence too.
Yep, we're
Yeah.
doing a show in Providence, Rhode Island, a Halloween event. My
Playing-
favorite. We always dress
Yeah.
up for Halloween.
So
So
do you guys, how often are you guys touring? Are you touring every weekend? or
Every
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah.
So-
sometimes 3 shows.
Yeah.
We work hard, we play harder.
Yeah.
Last weekend we were
is
up
that
in
like
the
literally
Cape.
like you play like really hard on your guitar and stuff like that?
Yeah, sometimes we'll play a show,
Yeah.
drive home 4,
Yeah.
6, 8 hours, play a show the next day. And
So how do you balance that with like a work 40-hour
tough.
job?
Lots of
Lots and
coffee.
lots of drugs.
yeah, a lot of PL times.
In the form of caffeine.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you think I was talking about?
Mine used to be food.
All right, I think we're running out of time. Thanks for being on. Is there anything you want to leave us with before you go?
Just come check us out and support original music. We have great artists in Connecticut, and
Push your camera.
let's make it happen.
What is it, a kid's book?
I'll go right up to it.
And thank you very much.
Thanks for coming
Really
on.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank
you
you.
very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.